Guys, today I want to warn you. If you are into business and if you've observed that this business that you're doing this time, this January, business is tough, do not get a loan. Don't. Observe the business first. I'm telling you right now, in Africa, we've got the crisis where some businesses they are not doing well, and people they are complaining that things are not moving so well. And if you've observed, uh, check on your business. Are you making the same money that you're making today? Hmm? You're making a little money, right? If you're making little money this year, starting this year, I know this is not the end of the year, or this is just the first month of the year. But observe the crisis which we are having. This crisis is everywhere, not only in Zambia, not only in Mozambique, not only in Kenya, not only in Zimbabwe, everywhere. So look at the interest with these banks, how they are going to increase uh, those interest. You're going to receive some huge interest from the loan that you're going to get, and if you get that huge interest, it will be very difficult for you to pay. In January, some businesses they are not settled, and we are not settled because of the crisis. So when you get the loan, it will be difficult for you to pay. Yes, you can manage some little amount of money that you can pay to those banks, or maybe to where you're going to get the loan, but it will be very difficult. You may end up losing your business. So if you are doing business right now and you still have that chance of making it, just continue. Don't force yourself. Use what you have to improve it. Don't admire to say, okay, that person is doing so, so even me, I'm going to get a loan so that I boost my business. No, don't try, because you put yourself in trouble, in a big trouble. If you've watched my video, there was a video that I was explaining to say, today I'm going to show you one method on how to repay back your loan. I did some calculations and I show you how to do it. I showed you how to prove it. That's a good video, but there is something that I said in that video. I said, if you just skip one day, then my dear, they'll add that one day to those days. If you skip 2 days, they'll also add. Now, so those days, it will become a year if they keep on adding. And if they keep on adding, you find that this year you won't do anything, and this year you won't progress in that business, because you'll be working for the loan that you've gotten from those people. So be warned that getting a loan this year or this January, it's not necessary. Just keep on pushing. Do not misuse money. Do not let me say, do not be indisciplined concerning money. You need to be disciplined. I remember there was a time where I had so many difficulties in repaying back a loan. If you are familiar to this channel, I've been telling you to say, guys, the way I came up with this business, it's not a joke. It's not a joke. Because where I got the money, I just borrowed the money. Where I got the money to boost the business, I borrowed the money. So there was a time where things were difficult. Business wasn't run so well, and I failed to manage it. The person who gave me the same money was on my toes each and every day. She was on my toes, I'm telling you. Huh. I remember those times. And from that day, I even swear to say, I'll never get a loan. You know, African interest, when you get a loan, it's so huge, such that 50%, if you get 10%, let me say, if you get $10 as your loan, make sure that you are going to pay back maybe $15, which is 50%, and which is not good. So make sure don't involve yourself in such acts this year, because when you just involve yourself in those acts, guys, to be so difficult to get out from there. You need to just use what you have. You need to use what you have. I know you can't say that that in that business that you're doing there is you don't have goods. You have, but all I'm trying to say is you just need to use what you have right now. Don't involve yourself into getting some loans. Like, okay, I need this, I need this. Sometimes, yes, you can admire things from people, but it's not everything that you can admire. You can admire people that are doing well, they're improving their businesses each and every day, but it's not everything that you can admire. You don't know those people who is funding them. There are people like us, whereby you yourself, you're the person who needs to fund yourself. You're the person who need to improve the business yourself. No support from anybody. And you just need to do yourself. Just because you're a man, just because you're doing business, they'll say, he's doing well. While inside you are hating with this bad economy. And they'll come to you asking for money. Again, while they're failing to fund you, if in the family there is a problem, they'll come to you. They'll say, okay, we are having a problem. So as a family, we sat down that you can help us with this amount of money. But they don't fund you. They don't help you. And this is the problem that us people, we are facing. You understand, right? So don't admire things that you don't know. Don't. Yes, you can admire, but have a limit to say, okay, this is what I'm going to do. Don't find a choice like, okay, this is my last option. I'll just go and get a loan. This time, these loans that we see, those people who give us loans, maybe the banks, maybe it's just a person, these guys, they do benefit from those loans. Those are the people who are getting rich. And those are the people who are doing well. Because imagine 50% of the money, same as like paying him money that he didn't work for. Just because you used his money, and then he will have that guts to get that money that you've given him and improve his life. So be careful with these kinds of loans that we do get from from these people. These people, they don't have mercy. I'm telling you, they don't have mercy. I want you to lose goods. That's the point of this video. I want you to do well. I want your business to improve. But if you cannot help yourself, not getting yourself into that loan, guys, it will be so difficult for you and for the business to grow. And what these loans, how they do us, or how they affect us, they affect us in a way whereby you will not improve, you will not understand what is happening in the business, because each and every time, all you're going to understand, Mashuka-san, all you're going to understand is that you'll be working for that person all the time. You'll be working for that person just to repay back. So you won't have time for you yourself to improve it. You won't have time for you yourself to work like, okay, this I'm working for is mine. So everything that you're working for, my dear, my brother, my sister, that's not yours. And it will never be yours, because that's a loan. So be careful, be warned that this time it's not a good thing to get a loan. It's not. It's not. If you've already gotten one, make sure you find some ways on how to repay the same loan. If you've gotten a loan from someone, you know that you have enemies to repay that loan. Please repay back and don't get another one. Thank you for watching. Remember to like the video, share and subscribe.